Hello and welcome to the Daily Gas for September 26, 2023, called Hang 10 by Clover. Normal Sudoku rules apply. There are also 10 cages in the grid. These cages each contain digits with a different sum from 1 to 10 inclusive. Every sum from 1 to 10 is represented by exactly one cage. The solver, that's you, has to determine which sum goes with which cage. Alright, so today we need to determine which sum goes with which cage. We have 10 cages in the grid as they've said, and they each have sums from 1 to 10. So I'm already seeing the 1 cage and the 10 cage, but we'll get to that in a moment. But essentially, this is a 2 cage, but it doesn't add up to 2. I mean that it's a cage that contains 2 digits. And we need to figure out whether this is the cage that sums to 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 10. And yeah, it's kind of it for the rules. Let's just jump right into it. All right. So I was saying I already saw the 1 cage and I already saw the 10 cage. Well, the 1 cage has to be a 1 cage, a single digit cage. And this is the only one that's left because otherwise we have 2 and 3. Actually, that does something for this, but better yet, we want to look over here. This is made up of 4 digits. The minimum that we can make 4 digits add up to is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is 10. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple, which actually I'm seeing gives us some pairs. So this ends up with an 8, 7. Oh, I was about to pencil mark it, but no. 7 tells us that this is 8. This is 7 and 5, 6. I see the 5 gives us that this is 5. This is 6. We had a 1, 2, 3 triple, but what I want to do is I'm going to look at this cage. This 3 cage can no longer sum to 10, so it must at most sum to 9. Well, if a cage cannot include a 1, that is a 3 cage, then the minimum that you can make it is 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is 9. And that means this must be our 9 cage. The 2 tells us 2 goes here, the 3 must go here, and the 4 must go here. So we've done our 10 cage, our 9 cage. We were given our 3, 2. We've done our 1 cage. We still need to do our 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 2 2 cages, and those must be our 4, 5 cage. Because to make 6, we need a minimum of 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. Or really, any of these 3 cages cannot be, a better way to say it is these 3 cages cannot be 4 or 5 because 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. So, I guess actually that tells us that this can't be our 6 cage. But what that does tell us is that these must be our 4, 5. And the 3 is a really interesting one. A 4 cage is made up of 1 and 3, right? That's the only way you can do it. So what that means is that this cannot be our 4 cage. This must be our 4 cage, which makes this 1, 3. And then, I guess we'll pull out the 3. And then, this must be our 5 cage without using 3. So it cannot be 2, 3 to add it to 5. It must be 1, 4, which the 4 gives us 1, 4, which we're going to pull out a bunch of 4s from here. Then I guess an important thing to note is that each of these remaining cages must have 1s in them because they can't add up to 9. So they must have 1, so they'll equal less than 9. And I can see right away that the 1 goes here and the 1 goes here, which actually gives us 2, 3, 4, and 1 in the corner, with no song for the 1 in the corner. We are missing 2 and 4, which makes this our 7 cage, and our 4 actually tells us that this is 2, this is 4. Then, oh well, I was going to say this is either our 6 or our 8 cage, but we actually know, just like here, we're missing 2, 4. Here we're missing 2, 3. 3, 2 in this order. This is our 6 cage, which makes this our 8 cage. I don't know what type of 8 cage it is. Yeah, I don't know what type of 8 cage it is. I'll pencil mark 1, but that's about it. All right, let's see what other information we can get out of this. I see we're missing 3 digits across this way. We need to place 6, 7, 8. 6 tells us that this goes here with the 6, and the 8 tells us that this is 7, this is 8. You can probably do something similar here. 5, 8, 9, 8. I see 9 gives us 5 and 9. We have a pair to place here, 5 and 9, which we don't know the order of. Yeah, we don't know the order of. And our pair over here is 7 and 8, which we also don't know the order of. But we do... Yeah, we're missing a 2. The 2 goes here because of these 2s. We need to place 4, which goes here because of that 4. And finally, we need to place 9, which goes here. We're now missing a pair from here, and that is 1 and 6, which gives us 1 goes here and 6 goes here. Again, I think we can do something similar this way. We are missing 2 once again, but we're also missing 3. 3 is like our 2 on the other side. 3 goes here. That places 2 here thanks to this 2. And finally, we need to place 6. 6 goes here. We need to place 1 somewhere here, as well as 7, which actually is unresolved. So we'll go 1, 7 like this. Oh, but the 1 does remove 1 from here. We have an X-wing on 1s, and the 1s will give us our 7s, which will give us our 8s, or the 8s will give us the 7s, which gives the 1s. We'll see how it works out. We do need to place 5, 6, 7. I see that 6 can't go here, but that seems like it's the only restrict. Oh no, 5 and 6 can't go here, which makes this 7. And now we don't know what's going on. We'll make this a 5, 6 pair. We are just missing 3 and 4 from here, though, with 3 going here and 4 going here. 3, 4, 5, 6, so 7, 8, 9. 7, 9 gives us 8 here. And then I guess 7, 9. So again, it'll either be the 7 gives us the 9, which gives the 5, or some ordering of that. Two. If we place the 2 here, oh well, we can't place the 2 here because then, so an 8 cage can be, oh wait, no. Wait, yes, we can't put a 2 here, and the reason is because the 2 needs to go in the cage. 2 cage needs to either have a 1, 2, and then a 5, or a 1, 3, 4. Well, 3 can't go in the cage, which makes this a 1, 2, 5 cage, and actually the 1, 2 tells us the 5 goes here. And then we have 9. There we go. The 9 gives us the 5, which gives us the 7, 9. But then we know this is a 1, 2 pair, which, again, this is why 2 couldn't go there, which means this is a 7. We will put the 1, 2 pair in here. We have another pair left here, and that is the 3. Oh, 3. We'll place 3 here. 8 pair. And then we're only missing 6 from the column, which gives us our 5, 6. We need to place 4 and 6. And 6. Oh, we have 4 and 6, so this is 4, 6 like this. We need to place 2 as well as, hopefully we can find our 2, because then that places our 1, 2, 1, 7, 7, 8. 2 and 5, which does, there we go. Place 5 here, and then the 2 will do all of our magical work. 2, 1. We'll go 1, 7, 7, 8. And finally, we need to place a 9 in the column here. And in the box, we are missing an 8. And we're done. 848 on Hang 10. Like, I'm a surfer, man. You know, Hang 10? But this was a fun, very fun puzzle. I don't think I've ever done these kind of you have to determine the cage puzzles. I saw a really interesting one. It was a while ago at this point, but maybe maybe I'm now going to be motivated to search a a less gas version out at some point because this is a pretty interesting it's a pretty interesting idea, and I like that Clover was able to bring this to Gasland. I don't know. It's just I've said it many times. I'm just astonished at what these setters can do. But anyways, with all that said and done, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.